Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your girl Kim, and I'm here with another video. In today's video, I'm gonna be doing telling you guys about my basic training experience. So let's get straight into it, because this might be a little bit long, but yeah, I'm trying to do this before my roommate comes back. So, anyways, on the end of January, I left for basic training. Uh, I'm a 68 whiskey. I went to Sill, Oklahoma. So straight off the bat, I arrived, got off the bus. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning, and then I had to. What did I do? Did I get some stuff first? Yeah, I got some stuff like my PTs, my Camelback, and all that good stuff. Bro, it's hard to look right there. Yeah, basically like the basic stuff, and then went to sleep and woke up the next morning and did finance. Make sure, gotta make sure I'm getting paid. You feel me? And what else did we do that day? Uh, we ended up leaving on that day. So I got there. The people, the company that not the company, what's it called? The battery. They were. I think they've been there for like a week already, and I had got there late, and so they pulled me right then, and they was like, "You're starting right now. I mean, you about to start basic training today." So I was originally supposed to be an alpha first and 40th. So I went to Vesey Hall. That's where you do all your like in processing stuff, like medical, dental, haircuts if needed, deers. That's what, if you're married or have dependents, you do all that good stuff, and you get like all your uniforms, your ACUs and everything. And so I got through like two of the stations. I think I did medical and vision, and then it was time for lunch. And then after I finished lunch, there was like Broussard, and then I'm looking, I'm like, yes, drill sergeant. And then they were like, come with me, grab all your stuff and come with me. And I'm looking like, where the heck am I going? You feel me? And I walked outside, walked to the van, and he was like, you gotta come with me because you tested positive for COVID-19. And I'm like, bro, I got the coronavirus? The heck? But I wasn't really surprised though, because when I was in the airport, my stomach was like tore up. So I thought I just had like a stomach virus. But before that, I didn't have no symptoms at all. So they brought me to this place called Task Force Phoenix. That's where you go and quarantine for 10 days. And then once your 10 days are up, once a battery opens up, you go to that battery. So let's talk about Task Force Phoenix. So it was actually pretty chill. It was weird because people were already there. People knew each other already, because they had all got, I guess the battery that they were in, the battalion, they all had caught COVID. Well, like 75% of them caught COVID. And so they all knew each other. And I was just a random person, didn't know anyone. So I just sat in my bed on my phone for like the first 5 days. I mean, don't get me wrong, I talked to people and whatnot, but it was just weird because I'm nervous. They said I got COVID, and then all of a sudden once I got into there, I started getting fevers. I had a fever every single day. I had fever. I had diarrhea. I never lost my taste or smell, but yeah. So I did that for 10 days. I'm gonna post some pictures in here from when I took while I was in there, but it was pretty chill. I felt like I was getting fat because we really didn't do any PT. We probably went outside probably like twice when I was there, and it was just to walk around the grass. It was just basic. I mean, if you wanted to run, you run, but a lot of people, since they had COVID, they had like shortness of breath and stuff like that. So I just walked and stuff. And after my 10 days was up, I got sent to Bravo 179. I'm tripping, bro. I got sent to Delta 179. So I had to go back to Vessi. I had to go complete everything all over. When did I have to complete all over again? Yeah, I think I did have to complete everything all over again. And that's when my reception photo, boy. Okay, so y'all know how my hair was all curly and stuff and whatnot. So I put my PC on, y'all know, patrol cap. I put this on, bro. I was like, no, bro. So I took my photo. My hair was like puffed up right here on the sides because I didn't know we was gonna be taking a picture, and I didn't know this picture was gonna be the one that's on our cat card. Actually, no, I lied. That's not the cat card picture. That's the one that's gonna be like in the yearbook and stuff like that. So I after that I was like, bro, I'm cutting my hair, and so cut the sides and whatnot, and then moved to the battery Delta 179. Everything was smooth. I mean, people already knew each other because, like I said, they was in reception together, Alpha 95th, for like at least a week. So basic training was basically pretty chill. I'm gonna make a separate video on each phase, white phase, red phase, white phase, and blue phase, to let y'all know how that went. I'm gonna be talking about like the anvil, the hammer, the forge, all that good stuff. I don't think I'm gonna do it in this video, but should I talk about? Okay, so I told y'all that I got there at the end of January, and I just started AIT like what, on Wednesday, on the 1st, whatever day the 1st was. I think that's on Monday. Tuesday I started AIT. And yeah, you're probably like, if you got there at the end of January and it's now June, you was in basic training for X amount of time. Yes. And that's because when I was in week 3 red phase, I got recycled. Well, I didn't get recycled right then and there, but my drill sergeant basically told me that I was getting recycled because all right, so I was a battle buddy to somebody that needs to go get an MRI at the little doctor / hospital place, and they had a Subway inside. Okay, so we got there at 6 o'clock in the morning. It was me, her, and this other guy. 6 o'clock in the morning. We had an MRE at 5 o'clock in the morning, and then they gave us an MRE for lunch. But we weren't supposed to be there for that long. So it was around like 1 o'clock, and I had already ate my MRE like at 10 because I was hungry. And so 1 o'clock, and they make all the trainees sit in the Subway dining room. Like, the heck? So me and old girl was like, bro, we hungry. We ain't got no other MRE, so we about to eat us some Subway. So we ate some Subway, and the drill sergeant that rides the shuttle bus, cause you gotta ride the shuttle bus to get from the TMC, which is like the little clinic, from the TMC to Ratch, the little hospital place. And he takes like accountability of everybody that gets on the bus and gets off the bus. So he came in, and I just knew it was over from there. So he walked around looking at people, and then the girl that I was with, my battle buddy, she had her Camelback and her PT belt on the table. Camelback is a water source, the backpack that you wear for water. And yeah, so he walked around, he looked at us, he kept staring. I'm like, oh nah, bro, oh nah. And he was like, what battery are you from? I mean, what battalion and battery? And then I was like, I didn't say anything, I was just staring. And then he yelled it. He was like, I said, what effing battery are you from? Blah, blah, this and blah, blah, that. I was like, bro, Delta 179 drill sergeant. And he was like, what's your names? And I was like, Broussard drill sergeant. And she was like, blah, blah, drill sergeant. And he was like, I know people. I'm about to call up your drill sergeants. I'm about to call the battery commander, and I'm going to tell them that you all up here. The main thing he was tripping on is because we had soda. I had a Coca-Cola. We both had Coca-Colas. So he grabbed the Coca-Cola. He threw it across the dining room. And then like I still had the sandwich in my hand. I was like, and the crazy thing is I only had one bite. Oh girl, I had already finished her whole freaking sandwich. I had one bite because I had to go to the latrine, the restroom. And he was like, go throw that shit away. And I was like, I looked at my sandwich, I was like, bro, the heck? I want to finish this. And then he just kept yelling and yelling. And he was like, y'all got like 30 seconds to get up, throw that stuff away, and get on the bus. And I was like, we can't leave, drill sergeant, because we got another battle buddy upstairs at his appointment. And he was like, I don't care, you get on this bus now, whoop-de whoop. So he had called the drill sergeant and told them that we were up there eating Subway. And so we got on the bus, went back to the battery. And then my drill sergeant, I mean not my drill sergeant, but one of the drill sergeants was like, you guys are back already? And he asked me, he was like, did you go to the CMC? And I was like, no, not yet, drill sergeant, I didn't get the chance. He was like, why? And I was like, because we got in trouble. And he was like, in trouble for what? And I was like, we got caught eating Subway. And he was like, what you mean you ate Subway? He was like, didn't I give you an MRE? And then I explained to him, like, yeah, you gave us an MRE, but we were there for X amount of time. And one MRE is not going to hold us off until y'all come get us. And that was that. Nothing happened at that time. And then it just started going around. Drill sergeants love to gossip. So I guess he told the drill sergeant that answered the phone, and it's like all the drill sergeants started knowing. And then it was like a running joke for like a couple weeks. And I guess my drill sergeant, he wasn't even my senior drill sergeant, bro. So he was like, he called me, he was like, you're getting recycled, you ate Subway. And he kept throwing it in my face every single time. Like, he did not like me already because I had to get on profile for my knees because my knees kept like giving out. So I had to get on profile. And I guess he don't like people on profile. But I don't think he just didn't like me because they had other people that's not my skin color on profile that was in my platoon, and he didn't treat them bad at all. But as soon as I got on profile, he was calling me weak, he was calling me lazy, he was just like calling me all types of names. And I know it's disrespectful, but I laughed. That's my problem. I laugh a lot at drill sergeants. I don't know if it's like a nervous thing or if it's just like I don't give a care mindset. But if you yelling at me and I know that I didn't do anything wrong, I'ma laugh. And so yeah, let's fast forward to 3 weeks. We're in white phase now, and my drill sergeants are like, you're not firing. We're at the range, and they're like, you're not firing your weapon because you're not training anymore since you're getting recycled. But then when I spoke to the battery commander, Captain blah blah blah, I was like, sir, I know that I messed up, but I would rather take a rank deduction or no pay than get recycled because I really want to graduate with my class. And he was like, well, I haven't made any decisions yet. But if it does come down to you having to get recycled, you're not going to be a day zero recycle because it's hard to find a new battery that's starting up because like we're already mid-cycle. And but my drill sergeant, the one that kept calling me all these names and stuff, telling me he's like, you're about to get day zero recycle, you're about to get day zero recycle every single time, day zero recycle, day zero recycle. And I was like, okay. Oh snap. So anyways, oh yeah, he was like day zero recycle and article 15. And I was like, okay. And then I want to say probably like a couple weeks. All right, y'all, sorry about that. I thought my roommate was back. But anyway, back to what I was saying. A couple weeks after that, no, not even a couple weeks, I'll say like the next week, my senior drill sergeant called me down into the office, and she was basically like, it was the drill sergeant that don't like me, And it was basically all three of my drill sergeants. They were down there. All three of my drill sergeants plus a drill sergeant from 3rd platoon. They were down there, and then she was like, "Are you ready to tell me the truth?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And then she just started going off. She started cussing me out, and while the other drill sergeants was just sitting there, chilled and laughing, and I'm looking at her. I have a smirk on my face. I'm like, "You sitting here calling me a liar, bro, and you expect me to respect you?" So I started laughing in her face. I was like, "Bro," and then I guess that made her mad, like more mad, and she just started getting louder and louder, and I'm just sitting up here laughing. And she was like, "I put my rank and everything on the line for you, and you want to sit here and be disrespectful and lying." I'm like, "What are you talking about, bro? I told you guys the truth from day one." And so I got nothing to lie about. She was like, "Well, I'm gonna go to the battery commander and let him know that you need to get day zero recycled and Article 15." And I'm like, "Well, he already told me that I'm not getting day zero recycled." And she was like, "Is that right?" And I was like, "Yes, drill sergeant, that's correct." And then she was like, "Get the F out my face." And then I was like, "Oh no, bro." Okay, so she kept talking, and and I was just standing still at that time, and she was like, "Your face look like you got something to say." And then I was like, "No, drill sergeant." I said it just like that in that voice, and she was like, "Stop saying it like that." Boop, boop, boop. And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And then she was like, "Stop putting your voice like that." And I was like, "Yes, drill sergeant." And then that just made her mad. So she was like, "Get the F out my face." And so after that, I left. Oh, I forgot to say, like, okay, so the battle buddy that I went with, bro. So apparently, she told them that it was all me, that I bought the Subway, and I'm the only one who ate it. She didn't eat it at all. She claimed that she tried to tell me not to eat it, which is not the case. If the drill sergeant saw both of us eating the Subway, the drill sergeant from the bus. So, and then when I told my drill sergeant that, my senior drill sergeant, that, she was like, "You're lying. You're trying to bring another soldier down with you, another trainee down with you. Why would you do that?" And then they were basically calling me a cancer to the army. They was like, "You're a cancer to the army. We don't want people like you in the army." Whoop de whoop whoop. And I'm like, "How am I cancer to the army? When did I ever lie to you guys? I told you guys the truth from the jump." So I was like, "I'm just gonna speak to the battery commander again because this is BS." And she was like, "Go ahead." And then blah blah blah. She was like, "Get the F out my face." And so I walked away. My battle buddy was like, "Bro, what the heck just happened?" And I was like, "Bro, they BSing me right now, bro. I don't know why they doing this over some Subway. And it's not even my fault. Y'all left me there starving, bro. It was almost like close to dinner time because we eat dinner at 5 o'clock. It's 1 o'clock, and I only had some basic MREs. You feel me? So, anyways, since I was on profile, I tried getting off profile at that time because, like, the whole environment was just hostile. They would just come at me for no reason, yelling in my face for no reason, telling me that I'm unmotivated. Of course I'm gonna be unmotivated if you're in my face all the time. I'm not gonna want to do something. If you're telling me that I can't train with my battery, I'm not gonna be all happy about it. You feel me? So basically every time they went out there to train, like to the range or whatever, I had to just sit around not doing anything because I was a non-trainer. And so I ended up having to stay there till week 9. No, actually till graduation week. But week 9 is when when the what's her name? The mat trainer, which is like the physical therapist kind of. She finally removed me off her profile because my battery was rushing me to get off her profile because they didn't want to keep me there. They wanted me to hurry up and go to a different battery. And so week 10, which is graduation week, it was that Monday. We were the captain, the battery commander, and all the other officers was giving a class on like how to become an officer, and it was like a really informative class. And I was in it. I was halfway through it. I was in the middle of asking a question when they were like, Broussard, drill sergeant calling you. And I was like, well, can she wait? I'm trying to get some information because I want to become an officer. And so she called me over. She was like, go upstairs, pack your bags. You're leaving right now. And I was like, can I finish the meeting? And she was like, no. And I was like, I'm like in the middle of trying to get some information. And she was like, no, go upstairs right now. And so I was like, F you, bro. So I went upstairs. All my homies, they came upstairs and they was like, bro, you're leaving? And I was like, yeah. And then I pulled out my Polaroid camera and we just started taking heck of pictures, you know, because those are my homies for life, bro. Shout out to them. I don't want to put their names out there, but shout out to my homies from Delta, because I still stay in contact with majority of them. So anyways, we took some pictures and then I went down and then they all helped me bring my stuff over to Bravo 179. So I went over to Bravo 179. They were in week 3. I arrived the day before they went to the Hammer. How coincidental. They wanted me to do the Hammer. So I had to do the Hammer. What's up, bro? You just now went to the PX? I mean, to the shop yet?
Yes.
Oh.
What, do you need anything?
No?
Am I interrupting something?
Yes? No, I'm just playing.
Too bad. Too bad.
Yo, what's good, y'all? I'm back. Sorry about that. My roommate came in from the shop yet. But, heck of hours have passed. I just got back from dinner, child. But let me continue on with this because it's getting kind of long. So anyway, I was talking about how I had started at my new battery, Bravo 179. I got there the day before they did the Hammer, so I had to do the Hammer, which sucks because, like, who wants to do the Hammer all over again when they already did it? So I did the Hammer, whoop. The battery compared to Delta, boy, Bravo, bro. Bravo was so easy. Bravo was so chill. The drill sergeants talk to you like you're a human being and not like a robot. Like, and I learned, like, I'm not even gonna lie, my drill sergeants, they really cared, bro. Like, they taught us so much stuff. I'm gonna miss my drill sergeants from Bravo, and of course I'm gonna miss some of the drill sergeants from Delta. I'm not gonna miss none of my drill sergeants that was from First Platoon. No. But I'm gonna miss a couple from the other platoons. But Bravo, those drill sergeants actually care, and I'm really gonna miss them. I hope that I get to see them in the real army, cause like I said, I'm active duty. And the crazy thing is, it's only like what 16. It's like less than 20 or 30 of us that's active duty out of 200 plus in my company right now in AIT. And we're all 68 with skis, of course. It's just crazy because at Delta it was the opposite. It was rare for somebody to be National Guard or Reserve. But I ended up graduating with Bravo. I didn't have no problems. The drill sergeants, they were cool, like I said. My nickname in Delta was Subway. Everybody would call me Subway. The drill sergeant still call me Subway to this day. Shout out to you, drill sergeant, if you're watching this. I'm not gonna say your name though. But my nickname for Bravo was Lil Uzi Vert because my hair. They were just trying to clown me. Like, I don't care. My hair was good. I get compliments all the time. Anyways, I ended up graduating with Bravo 179. We graduated like 2 weeks ago. We were one of the first graduating classes to have family day and family coming to the graduation, and it was a good experience, but it was kind of a slap in the face though, because you got to see your family from 9 o'clock in the morning and then you had to be back at 8 o'clock, and it was just like the time went by so fast. It was just crazy. And then for graduation, you only got to chill with your family for like an hour and a half to 2 hours after the ceremony. So my parents, my wife, and my brothers, and my brother's girlfriend. They drove all the way down here from California, so from California to Oklahoma to come see me graduate and come spend time with me. I chilled at the Airbnb. I had some good food. My mom cooked me a home cooked meal, and it was, bro, it was hitting, bro. But yeah, so be prepared for family day. It's gonna be what's up. But I'm gonna end this video here. As always, it's your girl Kimmy, and be prepared to look for my basic training video on red face, white face, and blue face.